Turkey, a country steeped in history and boasting a terrain that includes both beaches and towering mountains, has been a connecting point for people traveling between Europe and Asia for millennia. As a hub for international trade and cultural exchange, Turkey now boasts a population that reflects this country's varied history and heritage. Located at the crossroads of East and West, the country's diverse cultural heritage is evident in its delectable food scene, as well as in the countless places of worship and ancient ruins that dot the landscape. So in this video, we'll tell you about the top 10 places to visit in Turkey, so stay tuned till the end. But before starting, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And now, let's get started. 10. Ankara. Ankara, the Turkish capital, is a large metropolis that is home to several institutions of higher education, corporations, and embassies from across the world. Ankara is a major transportation hub, connecting locals and visitors to other major cities in Turkey and the surrounding Anatolia area. But there's more to Ankara than just commerce. This busy metropolis is home to some fascinating museums and cultural institutions. Ankara's rich history is reflected in the city's many antique buildings and remains from periods when it was occupied by the Hittites, Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, and Ottomans. The Citadel, a Roman theater, and the Temple of Augustus are among the city's most famous landmarks. There are also many old mosques scattered across the city. Anıtkabir, a mausoleum that contains the tomb of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, Turkey's first president, is a significant monument from the 20th century. The Museum of Anatolian Civilizations, which houses more than 200,000 artifacts, is only one example of Ankara's thriving arts and culture sector. 9. Mardin. The Turkish province capital of Mardin sits on a hill overlooking the plains of Mesopotamia in the country's southeastern corner. Mardin is one of the oldest cities in the area, and its old city, with its winding lanes of sandstone structures, is a major tourist attraction. The historic district of Mardin is very walkable. Deir Zafaran Monastery, one of the world's oldest monasteries, and the Sultan Isa Medresesi, a medieval structure that originally served as an astronomical observatory, are two popular destinations along the winding lanes. The Islamic school of Zincirlikuh Medresesi dates back to the 14th century and is known for its stunning courtyards and artwork. 8. Konya. Konya, a major city in Turkey's central Anatolia region, is one of the oldest cities in the world and is famous for its Seljuk architecture and whirling dervishes. During the 12th and 13th centuries, when the Seljuk dynasty was in power, Konya thrived as a capital city. Attractive structures from that period, such as the Aladdin Mosque, which contains the tombs of various sultans, can still be viewed today. The Ince Minar Medrese is yet another well-known mosque-turned-museum, showcasing historical items from the Seljuk and Ottoman periods. Despite its dilapidated state, the Seljuk Palace is certainly well worth a trip. The Seljuk Tower, one of the tallest skyscrapers in Turkey, is a contemporary architectural marvel. Its top 2 stories have a revolving restaurant. Rumi, a 13th century Persian mystic and Sufi theologian, lived in the city of Konya. The Mevlana Museum, located next to his tomb in the mausoleum of Rumi, is an excellent way to spend an afternoon in Konya. The Mevlevi order was established by Rumi's disciples. They are better known as the whirling dervishes for their rituals, including rapid left-footed spinning in white robes. These rituals, known as sama, are performed regularly at the Mevlana Cultural Center. Aladdin Hill, in the heart of Konya, and the Japanese Park, with its exquisite pagodas, waterfalls, and ponds, are only 2 examples of the city's many lovely parks. 7. Antalya. Antalya is a bustling metropolis that welcomes travelers with its abundance of resorts, hotels, pubs, and restaurants along the Mediterranean coast of Turkey. Beautiful beaches and verdant hillsides with scattered ancient ruins form a dramatic backdrop for the city. Antalya is a fantastic vacation destination because it has activities suitable for the whole family. Explore the city's ancient past on foot in Kaliki, the Old Quarter, and take in sights of the city's original walls, Roman gates, winding streets, and historic buildings like the Clock Tower and stunningly preserved mosques, churches, and temples. The Old Quarter revolves around Cumhuriyet Square, which features stores, cafes, Turkish spas, and street entertainers. Konyaaltı and Lara are Antalya's most popular beaches because of the white sands, water sports, resorts, and nightlife they provide. 6. Marmaris. Known as the gateway to the Turkish Riviera, Marmaris is a famous vacation destination in southwest Turkey. White sand beaches, blue sea, and pine-covered mountains combine to make this a picture-perfect vacation spot. Sightseeing, water sports, and lively nightlife are just a few of the things that visitors may do while in Marmaris. Charming cobblestone pathways lead to stunning architecture and the chance to see the historic castle of Suleiman the Magnificent, built in the 16th century. Horse and jeep safaris through verdant forests, ancient villages, and beautiful waterfalls are just some of the activities available in the region. Water parks, Turkish baths, and day visits to amazing places like Dalyan, Ephesus, Pamukkale, and Cleopatra Island are all available in Marmaris. Turkish night shows are a great way to immerse yourself in the culture of Turkey by enjoying traditional dishes like meez and belly dancing performances. 5. Side. History buffs will enjoy learning about Alexander the Great's occupation of the ancient Pamphylian harbor city of Side, which dates back to the 4th century BC. Beautifully blending ancient ruins with contemporary resorts, this town sits on a peninsula in Turkey's Antalya province, right on the Mediterranean Sea. Ancient Hellenistic and Roman ruins like as a massive amphitheater, agora, Byzantine church, public baths, marble columns, and different temples can be seen on the side, making it a fantastic tourist destination. The ancient Roman baths have been renovated into a museum featuring ancient Roman relics. A beautiful sight, especially at sunset, is the Temple of Apollo towering above the shore. Side is a paradise for foodies thanks to its picturesque streets, beautiful parks, and abundance of eateries serving every imaginable cuisine. Boat cruises, whitewater rafting, and the breathtaking Manavgat waterfalls may all be found on the Manavgat River just beyond the city limits. 4. Bodrum. Bodrum, in Turkey's Mugla province on the southern Aegean coast, is an enthralling travel destination. Bodrum, Turkey, features impressive ruins such as the world-famous mausoleum, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, and the remains of the ancient fortified city of Halicarnassus. What was once a little fishing community became a tourist hotspot in the 20th century, thanks to its fascinating past, beautiful beaches, and luxurious cliffside hotels. On the western side of town, you will find a busy marina, shopping centers, and restaurants, while the eastern side is home to a gorgeous beach surrounded by cafes, bars, and nightclubs. Don't miss out on seeing ancient landmarks like the Mindos Gate and the mausoleum's surviving remnants. Bodrum also has the Bodrum Museum of Underwater Archaeology, windmills, Turkish saunas, mud baths, water sports, and boat cruises with one-of-a-kind amenities like glass-bottomed dance floors. 3. Ephesus. Ephesus is a historical site in aging Turkey that was once a major metropolis in the Roman Empire. Visitors go to see the well-preserved ruins of Ephesus, which include the city's namesake Temple of Artemis. Ephesus was founded by the Romans in 133 BC and flourished over 2 centuries later to become the capital of Roman Asia Minor with a population of over 250,000. The port began to deteriorate and was sacked by Germanic Goths in the 3rd century, marking the beginning of the city's demise. For 1,500 years, Ephesus was buried, only to be discovered by archaeologists in the 1860s. Even though just a small percentage of the city has been excavated so far, it is nevertheless one of the world's largest open-air museums. Despite its ruinous state, the Temple of Artemis continues to draw curious onlookers. The city's intellectual prowess can be seen in the restored Library of Celsus, which now displays its former glory. Selçuk, located not far from Ephesus's Roman aqueducts, Museum of Ephesus, and lively markets selling regional specialties, makes for a lovely home base for exploring the city. 2. Cappadocia. Cappadocia, in central Turkey's Anatolia region, is well known for its picturesque environment, which has strange but fascinating rock formations like chimneys, cones, mushrooms, and pinnacles. Throughout the ages, volcanic eruptions and erosion have formed these formations, which can reach heights of up to 130 feet, 40 meters. Ancient civilizations hid from conquerors like the Persians and Greeks in the soft rock, carving out homes, churches, and even underground cities. Today, the region's historical landmarks and stunning landscapes make it a popular tourist destination. In addition to lodging, food, and nightlife, Popular tourist destinations including Urgip, Goreme, Avanos, Ortahisar, and Mustafapasa also have sites like museums, castles, monasteries, and artisan markets. Some caves have been renovated into one-of-a-kind hotels. 1. Istanbul. Istanbul, formerly the capital of the Ottoman and Byzantine empires, is currently the largest city in Turkey and one of the world's greatest metropolises. The city's location on both sides of the Bosphorus makes it a rare example of a transcontinental hub. Istanbul has earned its reputation as one of the world's top tourist destinations thanks to its remarkable buildings, historic sites, exciting nightlife, thriving business districts, and engaging ambience. The Hagia Sophia, Blue Mosque, and Topkapi Palace are all located in the Old City, while the city's modern attractions, skyscrapers, and retail malls may be found in the New City. Beyoğlu and Galata are known for their exciting nightlife, while the Bosphorus region is home to beautiful palaces, waterfront villas, and scenic parks. The traditional Turkish baths and the historic Grand Bazaar are among the famous attractions in Istanbul. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to our channel and we'll see you next time.